Let's be real, when you drop a music track into your timeline, it pretty much never fits the exact length that you need. Normally you gotta jump in there, find out where you should make a cut on that clip, make the cut, push the clips together, throw in a transition, maybe fade the clip out. You may have to do it a couple times just to get it to sound right. You might even be guessing on where you should be making these cuts. And all this takes you a lot of time. But you don't have to do that anymore because DaVinci Resolve 20 gives us a new AI tool, the AI Music Editor, that is going to take the guesswork out of it for you. It's going to make the music track whatever length you want, and it's really just going to speed things up for you. In this video, I'm going to be using some music that I got from Motion Array, the sponsor of today's video, and I'm going to show you how I used it in a project, and I used this new AI music editor tool to make the music track exactly the length I want in seconds. Yes, Adobe Premiere did have the remix tool first, but now you can kick Premiere to the curb because DaVinci Resolve 20 gives us the new AI music editor tool, and I would venture to say it does it better and faster than Premiere. So let's jump into DaVinci Resolve and remix some music, DaVinci style. Let's go. So in DaVinci Resolve here, this is a project that I recently did, put it out on my YouTube channel about removing background noise using the free version Studio. Great stuff. If you want to check out the video, it's live on my channel. But I have a music track right here in my timeline because at the end of my videos, I like to add in some music, same as in the beginning of the videos. But when we look at the track I dropped in, it's too long, right? I want it to stop right there. And we've got all this. So let's take a look at the AI music editor. Now you can find this in the cut tab. You can find it in the edit tab as well as in Fairlight. And right now I'm in the edit tab. So what you want to do is select your clip and we want to come and open up our inspector. And when the inspector's open, make sure that you're in the audio tab right here and then come on down to AI music editor. You can click on it if it's not opened up and you'll see these several options right here. So how do the options work? Well, if you want to change to a specific length, you can just punch that in right here. So this clip itself is 2 minutes and 18 seconds. But let's say maybe I want it to be 4 minutes. I could just click here and I can change it to 4 minutes. Or if I want it to be 1 minute, I can click in here and change it to 1 minute, click adjust, and it will automatically make that clip whatever length I put in here. Now keep in mind you can make a song longer or you can make it shorter. Depends what you want to do, but the AI will work either way, making it longer or making it shorter. So the next option down below that is live trim, and this is the one that I really like because I might not know how many minutes and seconds I want my music to be, but I do know where I want it to end. In this case, I want it to end right here. So I can just click this on and then that will allow me to drag the end of the clip and change it to whatever length that I want. And we're going to do that in a second. The versions right here, it gives you 4 different options of how it changes the length of that clip, right? It might use a different part of the song and blend things together a little different. Typically, I find that they all work pretty well, but you might want to try them and just see if there's one that you like better than another version. Or if it feels like something doesn't fit quite right, maybe you want to try one of the other options. And a quick mention to Motion Array, the sponsor of today's video. I get a lot of my music from Motion Array because when I jump on their website, I can just go to the music. I can sort by a whole bunch of different ways right here on the left-hand side. So I might want to come to the mood and click upbeat. And I like that it tells me what's new, it tells me what kind of music it is, it tells me if there's different versions of it. Try it out, see what it sounds like. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop for any kind of asset for your videos, Motion Array is a place you want to check out for sure. You even can get a free account there. I did that for a long time before I ever had the full account there, but there's tons of great stuff there under the free version as well. You can hit up the link in the description below. It's going to save you 2 months and give it a try if it's something that you're interested in. So once I've got my song from Motion Array and it's in here, I'm going to change the length of it, right, to match what I need for my particular project. So I'm going to come in here and on my AI music editor, make sure I've got my live trim enabled. And in order to use it, when you come down and bring your cursor over your clip, you come to the end, you're going to see an icon that looks like this right here. And if you move your icon around a little bit, you'll get the icon that looks like this. And that is the one that's going to allow you to use the AI tool to change the length of the song. So just click, hold, and drag it to wherever you want. I want it to end right here. I'm going to let go. And now if we zoom in on our clip right here, we can see what Resolve did. We can see these little squiggle marks right here. That is where Resolve made a cut and put the music together. So you're not going to hear it. You're not going to notice a difference, but here's what it sounds like as it goes over those different transitions. So that comes in real handy, especially if you want to see your waveforms and the changes that are being made to it by the different effects. Jumping ahead a little bit, here's the ending. See you in the next video. Oh, by the way, you might want to check out this video over here. Check that one out. It's a good one. Trust me, I made it. It's a good one. See you in the next one. Peace. So you can see it does a real good job there. Like, you can't notice any difference in the transition where these squiggly marks are, where it put the transition in there and, you know, shrunk the clip down. It does a great job. I haven't run into any situations yet where it didn't sound good, if I'm being honest. And let's say you wanted to try different versions. You can come in your inspector here and just click on the different versions, and it's going to give you a few different options of how that's going to end. And you pick the one that makes the most sense for your particular clip in your video. You don't have to use this just at the end of a video or in the beginning. You can use this anywhere throughout any of your videos and stretch or shrink a song to fit exactly what you want. Especially if you got some sweet B-roll going on, the song's not going to match. It's just not gonna. But using this new AI music editor in DaVinci Resolve 20 allows you to make it match. You can do whatever you want. Just make it exactly what you need. Now, this is just one of the many time-saving tools here in DaVinci Resolve and DaVinci Resolve 20 specifically. Tons of great stuff has been added, so you might want to check out some of these time-saving features up over here. A big thank you to Motion Ray for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.